Houston Texans. After the departure of the Oilers after the 1996 season, the expansion Texans brought football back to Houston in 2002, making the team the youngest franchise in both their division and the league overall. Houston underwent a redesign for this year after having their old thread since their inaugural season, and I think for the most part, it turned out good for the team with some aspects that I question. The home navy is a spectacular update, as I noted last year how their old home jersey was showing its age. I dig the TV numbers migrating to the top of the shoulders and having the logo fill in the space left behind on the sleeves. The number font has been updated and the collar is a lot less red, but a good update. If I was tasked to redesign the Texans, this is about what I'd come up with. The white road has a different design language and starts to give me flashbacks to how the Cardinals handled their recent redesign. On this one, I dig how the horns wrap around the sleeves to create sleeve stripes, but no numbers on the shoulders? Really? You're just gonna leave them blank? Come on. What's so wrong putting numbers up there? At least both are still paired with a nice glossy navy helmet that looks unchanged from before. The all-red alternate is essentially a red version of the white road, except with a red helmet. Unlike the old red helmet, this one has the outline of the horns on the helmet and stands out among other similar helmets. I just don't care for everything being red, but thank God Houston also showed this paired with the white pants, so that helps to soothe my eyes. Bulls hating red is a myth, but if it were true, seeing this makes me sympathize with them. I feel as though the previous all-red look worked better with the numbers being white instead of navy. People have gotten on to me for not being into the all-red look. Maybe I just need to get used to it. I don't know. And finally, the H-Town alternate that they're dubbing as both City Edition and a Color Rush. I guess this does look similar to their old Color Rush uniforms, but in that case, is the all red a Color Rush too? As for City Edition, we don't need a third league using this idea. It's getting stale in both the NBA and MLB. What makes Nike think it'll be great in the NFL? At that point, you're oversaturating it. People got on to me for referring to the light blue used as Oilers blue instead of H-Town blue, but come on, what team in that area is this color associated with? And looking up the Houston flag to see where this shade of blue derived from was ridiculous because every single result had a different shade of blue. Does Houston itself even know what H-Town blue is? Back on track, the alternate H logo is on the darkest possible blue helmet and it looks neat, but the rest feels uninspired. I can't help but think that if Nike continues this in the NFL, half the jerseys will be blue or black like in MLB. Frankly, if there was any shade of blue to predominantly use on this, why not the H-Town blue? Or was that too similar to the Oilers? Would the Titans have said something, especially after bringing in Oilers throwbacks? However, despite my criticisms, the Texans are a good redesign, though I can see improvements being made in the near future. And unlike Tennessee and Jacksonville, the jerseys on their own are fine and far from boring. This concludes the AFC South, and tomorrow we'll be in the final stretch with the AFC West, starting with the Kansas City Chiefs.